Namaste. Welcome to Asti Nasti. Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Sakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Why SriRama? What is his relevance to me in the era of artificial intelligence? Well, it is my quest to unravel what SriRama did to transform himself from a confused state of mind, stating, Na abhinandami maranam, na abhinandami jivitam, yatha tishtami tathaiva vigatajwaram. I have no wish to die, nor to live. I will remain as I am. It seems that is the way out of this suffering. Later, he transformed himself to be praised in Ramayana as Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. The manifestation of Dharma is SriRama. At the very tender age of a teenager, SriRama paused from day-to-day life and asked the right questions. He listened to the sages and gurus with respect, without any contempt and judgment. He politely contradicted some of their ideas and patiently tried to comprehend what was not in his experience yet, but was experienced by them. He also grappled with both his responsibilities and his perspective of the world. Finally, he lived in the physical world, fulfilling his dharma as his times dictated, trying not to be touched by it one way or the other. This mirrors the challenge we face today, balancing the demands of modern life while staying true to ourselves. By virtue of asking about the conflicting and confusing physical world, he attained Atma Gnana from Sage Vashishta and Sage Vishwamitra, which are the contents of 32,000 words Yoga Vashishta. When one stops what he is doing and contemplates about what he is doing and why he is doing it, he is actually onto a new start on his own. This is not a recommendation so slightly nudged by the output of a data-driven model. It is human intelligence at work, stepping out of autopilot mode and taking control of oneself. The pause made him see the cyclic nature of the dualities of the world, happiness and unhappiness. The same thing that makes one happy turns out to be the thing of one's unhappiness. Like, for example, a beautiful fur coat is a thing of luxury, style, and happiness in winter, turns into a thing that causes unhappiness and ridicule to wear in summer. So, if the physical world is the one that brings happiness, then it should consistently do so. The physical things and appearances and the derived pleasures from them are not permanent, and most of the times they're contradicting in their nature. Sri Rama rejects all the pleasures of the world, like wealth, power, beauty, etc., due to their impermanence, and recognizes that mind is a culprit. But he couldn't figure a way out of it. Sage Vashishta and Sage Vishwamitra teach him the nature of the mind and the significance of human effort, Purusha Prayatna, to attain the true knowledge, Gnana, and Yoga to go beyond the mind, to be able to witness the true nature of self, Atma Gnana. What does that mean to a person like me? Is that the intentional pause in Sri Rama's day-to-day life made him attain the highest potential of a human being, equanimity in the worldly duality, Sthita Prajna, by recognizing the play of the mind. Vashishta so plainly puts it that swasankalpavashad baddha nissankalpascha muchyate, meaning, with your own intentions, you're bound and you can set yourself free by letting go of them. Anytime you take a pause, whether it is between two breaths or two thoughts, you get to witness the next act. You also feel the power to be able to influence it. Yoga, meditation, pranayama, and mindfulness are all multiple ways to attain such a power over senses and the mind, to make you witness them as they are separate from you and you have the power to control them. Why is SriRama relevant to me? Is because he paused and questioned the status quo many times, which helped him and people around him gain the answer to the everlasting question of who am I? In the modern times, we as humans can barely scratch the surface of learning about our being, our existence, and our true selves. In a world dominated by FOMO, fear of missing out, and YOLO, you only live once, the call for FOMO on the pause becomes a powerful reminder. I too am not exempt from the addiction of autopilot living because it's easy and comforting in the short term. Yet, on Sri Ramanavami, I am reminded that a simple pause can influence the entire course of my life. If we pause and sincerely witness where that takes us, we can transcend the grips of cybermania, dispel illusions of perfect lives on social media, and break free from the anxiety of likes and followers. This pause allows us to witness and embrace our natural intelligence and discern the influence of artificial intelligence, granting us the free will to choose. Shubham Bhuyat.